Well, hello, and welcome to my latest video. It's Pensioner Jules here, and it's movie review time. Yes, I haven't done a movie review for a while for a number of different reasons. Anyway, what are we talking about? We're talking about Asteroid City, largely written and completely directed by Wes Anderson. What's it like? Is it any good? Should you spend your money? Well, stick around with Pensioner Jules and you'll find out. Now, I want to live in a Wes Anderson world. You know, when your own world and your own life is kind of bleak and it's cold and it's grey and it's colourless and it's devoid of excitement and wit and joy and sparkling dialogue and all those other things that make life worthwhile. Well, I want to live in a Wes Anderson world where things are all pastel coloured, where there is life and there is joy and there is laughter and there is sparkling dialogue and there is excitement and there is the secrets of the universe for us all to discover. But in the meantime, while I can't live in that world because I'm stuck here in West Wickham, what I can do is go to the movies. And I went to the movies, Dulwich Picture House. Normally I go with my favourite movie buddy, but for various reasons that wasn't possible this time. So I went on my own to see Asteroid City. So, what did I think of it? Well, let me say, first of all, it is a truly delightful, wonderful filmic experience. Now, what can I say about it? Well, it is a movie within a movie, within a play, within a play. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, you know when they talk about dismantling the fourth wall? Well, what this is, Bryan Cranston plays the narrator, who is describing the process that Edward Norton, who is the playwright, is going through in writing this play that is called Asteroid City. So it's broken up into a series of acts and scenes as if it was a play, which it is because it's a play within a play, but it is a movie within the play because once Bryan Cranston has introduced the various sections, the walls then kind of open up and the sky opens up and the ground opens up, and what you have is it's Wes Anderson world, which is Asteroid City, which is this kind of fly-blown town, small town settlement in the mid-50s, somewhere in the American desert, probably somewhere near where the atomic explosions are started. So there's a kind of link with Christopher Nolan's forthcoming Oppenheimer. Anyway, and what happens within this film is there is a group of people who for various reasons have an encounter with an alien. Now, I don't want to spoil the story, although one has to say I don't think the story in a Wes Anderson film is really that, is not key to the experience. What it is, and it reminded me a little bit of The Truman Show actually, because you're immersed in this world that Wes Anderson has created with these characters, with these colours, with this milieu, with this geography, with this landscape, with these buildings that are they are come out of Wes Anderson's imagination. And he is somebody who is able to take his imagination and turn it into a reality, and a reality which I, for one, would like to live in. Now, within this story, this movie within the play, it is peopled by the great and the good of Hollywood. And you look around, you think, oh, look, there's Matt Dillon, or look, oh, there's Willem Dafoe, or look, there's Scarlett Johansson, or look, there's Tom Hanks, and stuff. All these great, great actors, many of whom have quite small parts, actually, but what they all have, and you don't necessarily look at them, you think, oh, there's Willem Dafoe. You look at them, you think they are a character in a Wes Anderson movie, and I wish I could be a character in that Wes Anderson movie. There's a couple of people, although actually I was surprised not to see, because you normally do see them in a Wes Anderson film. One of them is Owen Wilson, who was pretty ubiquitous, and the other is Bill Murray. Now, whether Bill Murray was too old, I don't know, to play the character in this film, which is now played by Tom Hanks, who is a grandfather. Anyway, and he plays it very well. I'm a big fan of Tom Hanks in some of his films. I didn't really like him in the Elvis film recently, but in this he's very understated. He's not kind of Tom Hanks, if you like. You know he's Tom Hanks, but he's not. Does that make any kind of a sense? So the film, as I say, is not about particularly the story. It's not about particularly the encounter with the alien. It's about life, the universe. It's about everything. It's a film that makes you think. There is a cerebral quality to it. that is just, it's just glorious, and I revelled in it. And it's also very funny, actually, and the audience revelled in it, I'll say as well. Now, I will say, a Wes Anderson film is not for everybody, right? Many people will not enjoy his world, his dialogue, his ideas, his imagination. They'll think, what is this pretentious shite? Is there anything more like pretentious bollocks than one of Julian's videos? Well, yes, it's a Wes Anderson film. So I'll say that first of all, or second of all, or third of all, or whatever it is. It is not for everybody. But if you do like a Wes Anderson film, the Royal Tenenbaums, or the Grand Budapest Hotel, or Monsoon Wedding, or the Darjeeling Limited, or whatever it is, if you like his films, you will like what goes on in Asteroid City. It is a glorious, absolutely glorious cinematic experience of the first order. Now, can I say enough good things about it? I don't think I can, actually. Was there anything disappointing about it? No, there was nothing disappointing. The music is wonderful, the dialogue is wonderful, the sets are extraordinary. What Wes Anderson has done with this world, with the ideas, with his imagination, with his view of the universe. Now, it ends with this line, endlessly repeated. You can't wake up if you don't go to sleep. You can't wake up if you don't go to sleep. You can't wake up if you don't go to sleep. You can't wake up if you don't go to sleep. I want to go to sleep and wake up and be in a Wes Anderson world, because if it is anything like this film, I think it's glorious. So should you go and see it? Absolutely yes, unless you don't like Wes Anderson. Is it worth your money? Every single penny. Do I recommend it? My God, do I recommend it. I loved it, and I will go and see it again. So, Asteroid City, largely written, completely directed by Wes Anderson. I thought it was wonderful. Thanks for watching. See you next time.